Hey, welcome back to my ass per little Iris review.
Yep.
The Moon Phantom. Special guest.
Special. I'm here every Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
I'm not that special in here.
Sorry about this week I haven't been feeling good, so I didn't do any videos.
And I'm wearing flip-flops.
That's so weird.
Uh-huh.
Okay. This, spoilers if you haven't seen the episode.
Well, you haven't seen the episode. Why? We're just watching it live like everybody else. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. The creepy girl ballerina in the Spencer's like dream or something.
Yeah.
It was so creepy.
Well, they initially figured that was in a dollhouse, but it wasn't. It was at Radley. The weird thing about that is, and this goes to one of my previous theories, I think it's Charles. I think at a young age they got rid of Charles, took him up to Radley or whatever, and then he went all chick on us. He went all tranny or whatever. And yeah, I think that's Charles.
No.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. Nope. And after, like, Spencer freaking calls up Arya and asks her for help if she remembers the area
Mm-hmm.
from the dollhouse. She's like, I don't remember anything.
Yeah, Arya's still on this whole, like, it's just better to bottle my feelings up inside, but we're going to have an episode later down the road where we're going to probably spill all our emotional insides, and it's just going to be,
Yeah. And then Mona's back.
Glad to see Mona back. Not really digging her coming back right now. Like, I don't know. I wanted her to come back so bad, but she comes back all twitchy and nervous, and you're like, what? The one thing I'm not getting is because she's still in hot water with the cops, and I don't quite get why.
And she's like wearing sunglasses, like kind of high or something.
Yeah, she stole Jenna's sunglasses. She didn't really. I'm just making it up. It looks like Jenna's sunglasses. But anyways, no, it's like, you know, she was kidnapped along with the other people. So why is she still in trouble? And then on top of that, to have her retarded friend, Leslie Stone, pissed at her because of that. Like,
she's like, you're gonna ruin my freaking job as a teacher.
Yeah, which was ridiculous anyway. So I'm like, really? But at the end, you find out that they're actually working together somewhat. We don't know what the connection is just yet, but with that aside, like, even if this is all front, it's like, really? Because I didn't buy it for a minute. I was like, well, how are you pissed at your friend for being kidnapped? Because everybody's like, well, she kind of faked her. I'm like, she didn't fake her death intentionally. And even if she was planning on faking her death, guess what? It was thwarted by the fact that she actually was attacked, beaten, and then kidnapped, and then held hostage for like 3 months or whatever, how long she's gone for. Excuse me. Or, bless you, sweetie. So, I don't know. I didn't like that storyline at all, or where they're trying to make it head. Because I don't know, as I'm watching this, like, is everybody pissed at Mona, or why is she still in trouble when she was abducted just like the other liars? Like, I don't know, it just feels weird to me. But, I don't know. I won't skip ahead. What else you get over there?
Okay. Spencer has a pot problem.
Oh, yeah. It's weird because, like, I'm not against pot at all. I'm just kind of against Spencer being on pot. Like, it just seems very out of character. But then she does have that history of
drug problem.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not too crazy. But the fact that she seeks AA for her pot problem, that's just ridiculous to me. That's like on a Half-Baked when Dave Chappelle goes to AA to try to get, take care of his pot, addiction. And Bob Saget stands up and he's just like, have you ever sucked dick for weed? He's just like, no. He's like, I didn't think so, or something like that. Dude, I mean, I'm just like, really? You don't really go to AA. But then they had a character there, and clearly she just went to AA so we can introduce a new character.
Yeah.
I forget the dude's name already. That's one thing I'm kind of getting sick of, is like, we are like introducing
No, it started at the end, I think.
I don't care. We are introducing like 3 characters a fucking week now. And I'm sure like most of them won't go anywhere. Like, most of them just won't go anywhere. So it's just like, why are we keep doing this? I get it to make us think we're going to have this new whatever, but if what Marlene has said is true, and A/Charles has been around since the first episode, then it won't be these new fuckers. They may be helping, they may be a part of the A-team or whatever, and I am very sure that that's a big possibility there, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like, ugh. And so and you can just tell, like, every time they introduce someone new, you're like, fuck, new character. And I just don't want new characters. I'm like, and not only that, but it's like all these new characters are taking the Liars away from each other. Because we have yet to actually have a good Liars reunion. Like, they're kind of like, they're pounding around a little bit more now, but they're yet, like, not really unified yet. Like, they're still distracted by, like, side shit. Like, Arya's hanging out with this new guy who's Clark, and they're photographing together, photographing things together. Emily's stuck hanging out with Miley Cyrus, which is really annoying and shit.
And just Miley Cyrus.
Spencer's got a what?
Sarah's trying to get emancipated.
That's another fucking plot that I sometimes don't give a shit about. I'm sorry, she's not even. Have we seen the mom yet?
No.
Exactly. There is no mom. She's here.
She's like talking on the phone with her mom, but you don't know it's the mom.
Absolutely. It just seems like, I don't know, she's just too suspicious, but at the same time it feels like maybe it's just bad writing and they're trying to make it look like she's not it. Like maybe she's acting too suspicious that there's no way she could be it, and then she'll turn out being it kind of thing, if that makes any sense to anybody out there. I don't know. I'm not digging the character of Sarah at all. It just seems like, as far as writing goes, the writing of this seems very weak to me, because it's like they're acting like this is the first time they've ever encountered anything. Like, how is Emily dumb enough to fall for this? Clearly there's something up. Maybe let's just pretend. I still think she's sinister. I think it's a possibility that she could be Charles. Like somehow Charles De Laurentiis turned tranny on us, went on sleepaway camp and became this chick. But whatever, let's just say she's not. Let's just say at the end of the road, we find out she is literally who she says she is. She's just victimized or whatever. It's like, how is Emily so fucking, oh, I'm going to take care of this girl, when it's like, you know what, at this point, you know, we're on season 6. So 5, you know, I know like it hasn't been a full 5 years on the show. I mean, I know in terms of the show itself, what, 2 years maybe? It's been running. I mean, they're still in high school, so I mean, still yet, you've gone through so much shit that it's like, how can you be this trustworthy? And then let this girl come to your house. And it seems like there's always something up with this girl. Like, anytime something is revealed, she freaks out. Or she's, oh, I don't know. The whole her getting videotaped a couple weeks back, or was it last week? Where she's laying in bed and A is videotaping her. And then they get there and she's okay. I'm like, really? Because literally, I'm not sure how far away they were from M's house. But when they got there, she's just now stepping out of the shower.
Yeah, that was at the counselor's house.
But I'm talking about, but Sarah was at Emily's house.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how far away they were from. So where the counselor's at, which I'm assuming the counselor's house is in Rosewood. Rosewood's not a big, you know, metropolis. It's a fucking small town. So I'm going to assume it takes less than 10 minutes to get there. She did not get out of bed, get in the shower, and then hop out of the shower in the amount of time I got that message. I'm just saying. And you can make the argument, well, we don't know when the footage was filmed or whatever. And to that, I'm just going to say fuck off, because it just seems like really bad writing to me. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm glad, and we are getting answers, but we're getting answers to shit I don't care about. Like, I don't know. It just seems like, and then with every answer we get, it's like there's 13 questions posed per question or per answer. So I don't know. I just feel like. And it's still, I'm not saying the show's getting bad at all. I mean, it's still entertaining. I had a good time last night watching the episode. It's not nearly on par with the other episodes, you know. I think last season was an incredible season. There was very few filler episodes. I can't, right now, to be honest with you, and what's really bad is we marathon watch a lot of this shit until last year. But they're all fucking squished together now in my mind. Like, it's hard for me to tell what was in what season. I mean, it's all big PLL blob right now. But I can clearly tell this season's not a strong one. First episode was fucking solid. Second episode wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. But I was like, alright, we gotta have those slow episodes. I get that. But it just seems like we've had like, what episodes is this now? This 3, 4? I don't know. But it hasn't been a great season. Like, don't get me wrong, there's been great moments within each episode, but not enough for me to be like, this episode's great. It wasn't. It was just kind of, so-so. I'm getting off topic. Go ahead. What's next on the list?
Did you already talk about Spencer and went to AA meeting?
Yeah, did that. We got introduced to Clark, and Clark's the black kid hanging off Arya. I don't know his name, but...
Okay, Spencer and Hannah go to Radley to find, like, proof that...
Really good scene right there.
And they're freaking... Hannah goes through stuff and, like freaking papers fall in, like, a freaking tub or something. And there's, like, freaking a body floating. That
was a scene that, I'll be honest with you, it kind of got me. Not in a jump scare kind of way, but... I remember when I first... Very first scene... Sorry to jump around here for a second, but... Very first scene... Spencer's having a dream, or a flashback, or what you want to call it. And you can just tell right off the bat, well, yeah, this is a dream sequence. It is all it is. There's nothing happening here. So I was just like, it doesn't take you away. I mean, it's a cool scene. And it was a cool scene. But at the same time, you're like, eh. And they do that a lot. They'll set up jump scares on you. Yeah. That you know that the liar's not in danger. Even though you know they're not going to get killed anyways. But still, when there is danger there, it makes it a little more exciting. I didn't feel like there was danger. And as I saw that water and you could see something in there that looked human, the first thing I said was like, it's nothing. It's gonna be fake or whatever. But then as they started going for it, I was like, well shit, what if it's not? Like, what if they pull out a fucking body right now? And then, so part of me was like, it's a body. And then they pull it out and it's a resuscitation Annie doll. And they're like, they go right back to, the other thing that kind of, and of course that leads into
Leslie.
They discovered that they bumped into Mona, and Mona was trying to gather up the files on Leslie, who's been there. And it's all coming back to Radley because Toby's mom was in Radley, Charles was in Radley, so there's a Mrs. De Laurentiis connection there. Because didn't she have something to do with Radley too? I can't remember.
She was like
on the board of trustees or whatever. Of course, Spencer's been admitted. Mona's been admitted. Bethany Young has been admitted, and now we find, and of course, and Leslie now, and so it seems like I do like the fact that they're all tied to this place, and of course the fact that the De Laurentiis are kind of on the controlling interest. The fact that it's been shut down is even more fishy now because you're like, what the fuck's going on there? Wasn't Arya working as like a volunteer there, and they had that one doctor, or he was like an orderly or whatever, but he was like on their inside.
Liam, not Lamb, but...
I don't remember. But yeah, so I do like...
Lamb.
What?
That's A. Lamb.
A. Lamb?
Yeah.
But still, I like the fact that it seems like there's a lot of shit going on there, and there's definitely more about... And I would love to discover more of that. Like, what's going on at Radley, And so, the word that I think is weird, though, is like, once again, this should be the most important things in their life, and I get it. Like, I'm sure if something like this was happening to me, I would... probably at some point have a breaking point. I'm done with it. And I want to move on. But at the same time, you got to realize, you got to figure out what's going on. And yeah, it seems like the liars are so fucking distracted. There should have been 4 of them there. And I get like, you got to have them separated for whatever reason. But at the same time, it's like, really, Arya's going to much rather just take photographs. Which, they sure did find out that,
Yeah, she steals freaking Clark's pictures.
Let me get on that too for a second. I thought that was like one of the dumbest fucking scenes too, because... what happens is they're in a junkyard because Clark's just now macking on her, and I don't know if it's going to go anywhere or if he's actual integral part of the plot. I don't really know. All I know is that it's her and Clark palling around in a junkyard while there's other people doing important shit.
And she sees like a shadow.
But exactly, she sees a shadow. She goes to investigate on her own, which I thought was stupid because I'm like, seriously, it's season fucking 6. You think you would know better by now, but whatever. But as they're developing the pictures, because what happens is a bookcase or something falls over on her, or almost, and they never quite, like Clark never seems freaked out, like, oh, how'd this thing fall on you? Or almost fall on you. He don't seem weirded out, he's like, yeah, but whatever. So, as they're developing pictures, she looks at his pictures, his negatives, and she sees, there was something there. She can't get a grasp on it. But no, so instead of just saying, hey Clark, I really like this, do you care if I take it? Just tell him you want to take it. She goes on this like lying route of like, she steals it. And I'm like, really? Like, let's just assume Clark's not in on it. Clearly he took a picture. Clearly I don't think he's a part of the group because why would he risk blowing A's cover if he's working with A, right?
Yeah.
And once again, if it turned out the case that he is a part of A, that's just bad writing then, and whatever. But I'm going to assume he's not trying to blow A's cover. He actually took a snapshot of A. Why couldn't Ari just be like, hey, can I take this picture? I really like this shot. It's a really good shot. Instead of just stealing it. But anyways, they steal it, and then of course, and it's just going to wind up being another obstacle she's going to have to jump over between her and Clark now, because he'll be like, why'd you steal it? And she'll be like, you don't understand, blah, 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 blah. I'm part of liars, and we just lie. So anyways, but they look at it, and they find out that A's a chick.
Yeah.
Which I think was supposed to be a
girl.
big... Well, I just did... I think they were supposed to be like a big shock, but I'm like... And then whenever, what's her name, when Sarah finds out, she freaks out and acts all weird, and she's like, well, I saw her too! And I'm like, you didn't see shit, bitch. You're probably it. You're probably A anyway. So, I don't know, it just... what else we got over there?
That's it.
That's it? So, I don't know, it just seems like we got a lot of subplots that I don't care about. One of them being...
Got more questions than less answers.
Well, I don't care for the whole Lorenzo, Allie fucking pairing. I don't care. I just don't care. At all. The fact they're trying to like drag this out, and then they're adding her dad now because the dad doesn't like. I'm like, really? Who gives a fucking shit? I want to focus on the liars, and I want to focus on who is A or Charlie. I can give a fuck if Allie, dude, she can blow him for all I care. They can get married and have kids. I don't care. They can both leave Rosewood right now, happily ever after, join Cece and fucking Noel Khan, and just leave me alone. I'm okay with that. It won't bother me one bit. And yet, we're focusing massive amounts of plot time. And it's about characters I don't care about. Like, I just don't like Allie. Don't get me wrong. I've come around a little bit on her this season. But it just seems very weird that they're shifting it that way. Like, I don't know. She just has been unlikable for 5 seasons straight. Like, even last season, they're trying to make her sympathetic. I didn't give a shit about her. This season, it's like I'm a little more on her side just because, I guess, she did help find the liars. But I don't know, there's a part of me, there's a small part that tells me she's still... Like, I know, aside from the books, let's just throw the books out to the side for a second. Just focus on the TV show. I still think there's a chance that she's still behind this somehow. Like, maybe she knows about Charles and knows what he's behind. And maybe she's even manipulating it. Because I wouldn't put it past her. Because she's a bitch. Flat out, she's a bitch. The fact that she was so, like, don't dig up the grave, Hannah. Like, really? The fact that she keeps, like, defending her dad, which the dad's a horrible fucking liar anyways. I don't know, it just seems like she has a history of fucking manipulation, and if it doesn't go her way, she's going to throw it, you know. So I just feel like, I don't know. I don't like her. And I still think there's a chance. So, but the fact they're trying to put the sympathetic spin on her right now, and give her own little storyline with a boyfriend, I don't care. I'm out of it. I'm glad to see Mona back, but I hate what they're doing with her. But I was interested to see, like, as much as I hated what she was acting like, I am curious as to... Clearly, there's a connection between her and Leslie. They were both at Radley together at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's all coming together. It's slightly... So that left me wanting more, like when it ended with them on the phone talking. And I don't think for a minute Leslie or Mona are connected to A right now. I really don't. I just don't think so. Because why would you cut from Leslie bitching out Mona on the phone to A putting doll hair on a golf ball or a tennis ball, what the fuck it was. Tennis ball, sorry. It just seemed very, I don't know. I don't think they're A. But once again, I mean, you know, they could be, you know, the producers and writers of the show are just as manipulative. I can't say it. Phantom's tired. Manipulative. How to say it quickly. You know, they can definitely, you know, make things, you know, what we don't know, you know, or, you know, they can change our perception of things. But I don't know. I just don't feel it. But I am curious, like, what's going on now. Like, I'm more curious about what's going on with them than I ever was, like, you know, is Andrew A. I knew from the beginning Andrew and A. Somebody was all about Andrew being A. In fact, it's on this channel. It's on this channel. You going, Andrew's A. I guarantee it. And now Andrew's just written off the show.
I think he's on the A team, though.
Absolutely not. I think he was on... I truly do think...
Then why did freaking he...
The same reason like Ezra...
He's the one freaking threw freaking doors at freaking Caleb, freaking... Ezra and Mike.
He's trying to figure out what's going on like everybody else. I feel like... And don't get me wrong, I would like to get more on his story, but it just seems like they just went ahead and shut that shit down quickly. They're like, nope, we're done with that. I don't know. And like I said, I know this sounds like it's just a negative review, and it's really, I don't mean it to be, because I'm still looking forward to 2 weeks. Fucking 2 weeks, are you kidding me?
Fuck you, ABC family.
No doubt. You remember the good old days when a TV series would run? And I'm okay with maybe even a mid-season break, but Jesus Christ, guys, you guys are taking a break like every couple weeks. It's like you get 4 episodes, now we're done, take a break. I'm sick of that shit. We're going to have at least 4 or 5 different breaks in here that's going to really irritate me. Take a big fucking mid-season break. Probably bring back some kind of fan appreciation bullshit show that I don't care about. Save that shit for the DVD releases, because we're buying the DVDs. We'll watch it. Just save for the DVDs. PLL, Tuesday nights is our PLL night.
Yeah.
So don't take that away from us. But yeah, anyways, I am, like I said, this past episode, last night's episode, it wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but it did leave me wanting more, and I do think that's PLL's thing. Like, they will literally hit you up with a good opening, and then even on their worst episodes, they will cram all the cool shit at the end to make you want to come back for more. So, and they've done that so far. Like, each episode, I'm just kind of like, fuck, we're at the end already, and there's so many more questions I want to know.
I'm waiting for more Apexes.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to. I don't know. I don't mind a Charles, but I miss A. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's still A, but it seems like they kind of dropped A and they're like, it's all Charles now. I'm like, no, I like A. I like the entity of A better. To me, the faceless, which I know Charles is faceless too, but it seems like A is more, I don't know, mysterious. Had more of a menacing quality. Excuse me. But, no, like I said, I don't know. I'm looking forward to 2 weeks. It's going to suck next week, no PLL. Which I'm sure, I'm still on the Facebook page, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people like, what? Because I really didn't know, because apparently they must have said it last night. They didn't say it, but they probably had it posted on the trailer for next week, or 2 weeks.
They always say, like, in 2 weeks.
But, like, last night, because I always, in my, I always write, like, I always chaff everybody on the Facebook page. Like, I'm constantly just dropping my own little commentary throughout the episodes, and just, it's a community. It's like the only show, and I don't think I'll ever do this in our show, but I just love communicating with our people. Because, I mean, I don't know, it's just that kind of show. But, where was I going with this? I don't know, I'm just rambling at this point, I'm sorry. You know what, but yeah, no, like I said, but, yeah, so I always end up dropping like this big, at the end of every episode, I drop a big paragraph, like this kind of commentary review, and I always end it with, I'll see, my fellow liars, I'll, see you next week, and then someone hit me back and they're like, you mean 2 weeks? And I'm like, wait, what? And sure enough, she checked it out, and it was, nope, 2 weeks. And I was like, fuck me, are you kidding me? So I don't know, I hate that, but what can you do? So yeah, that's all we got.
That's it. Till next video.
Now, what's your next video going to be? You're not doing upcoming movies this weekend, are you? Or this week?
Monday.
You're not doing Friday? So yeah, we got a whole week almost. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys Monday.